kitchen set up today. So I've got like a little picnic style. I've got my my Sophia board placemat here. The bumblebee one. This is my favourite pattern from my collection. And I'm just going to make them on the floor. I've got my favourite microphone here. And we're going to do 2 biscuits from 2 different countries today. I'll explain why I only have 1 set of biscuits from Iceland, the country, not the shop. Considering I went there on holiday, I had a total mind blank when I was in the shop in Iceland, and this is one of the biscuits I bought. Tonics. I was in a shop in Iceland and I picked up 2 different types of biscuits, and one of them was tonics. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't think I was thinking, but these are from Scotland. So yeah, I only got 1 from Iceland. So we're going to be doing, they come in a 4-pack, and these are them. Prince Polo, and I did double check and they are from Iceland. So that is the first biscuit we're going to do. First entry from Iceland actually. So they are like a wafer surrounded by chocolate. I'm going to have to be very careful with how much I taste, because last year, I think it was around June or July, I ended up in A&E with severe stomach pains. I still to this day don't know what it was from, and for the following couple of months had chronic acid reflux, to the point where my GP put me on permanent antacids, and eventually I changed my diet a little bit so I don't need to take them. However, chocolate is still a huge trigger for my acid reflux. Junk food and chocolate. So I keep saying to people, it's a fantastic like way to keep me eating healthy. If I don't eat healthy, I unfortunately have to pay the price. So I'm not going to be wolfing these down, or if I do, I'm going to be paying the price. So that is the first one. And the second one was going to be Oreos. Gingerbread Oreos. I'm just going to move this here slightly. Gingerbread Oreos. They accidentally all fell into my mouth. It was a proper tray, like a huge full tray of 4 rolls. They were gorgeous. They were amazing. I was sent a box from Canada by a wonderful guy called Aaron. He sent me a box from before. It's Aaron from Tickleberries. No longer there now, but he sent me this amazing box. So this is where some of this stuff has come from, and he sent me some gingerbread Oreos. Oh my goodness, so good, so good. I accidentally ate them all before I got a chance to have them, but fear not, I still have another 4 more different types of biscuits. So the one that is going head to head with Iceland is Ritz, and this is Ritz fudge covered. So I think Ritz is like a cracker, because we have Ritz over here. It's just like a salty cracker. It's a very nice texture cracker. It's like a flaky, crumbly type of cracker. But this is fudge covered. So I'm very excited to try them. So now I'm going to make myself a little cup of tea with my tea bags. And my kettle has been freshly boiled. So I've got my cup of tea. Perfect. Delish. So the first thing we're going to do is, in my biscuit book, I have written biscuit. So it's the Iceland Prince Polo and the Canada Ritz fudge. So we have to do wrapper, taste, crunch, texture and dunk. So to have a listen to the wrapper. So this is the Prince Polo. I like this bit along the front, I like that. I think the sides slightly too harsh a sound for me, so I think I'm going to give it overall a 3. Now I've just checked in this box and there is the box on the outside and a plastic wrapper on the inside, so I'll split it and do 2.5 points for each. I actually quite like this. So I'll give it 2 points for the outside box. Biscuits are a little bit crumbled. same points as the Iceland one. So it's 3 for the wrapper. Okay. So taste is out of 10. It smells quite a nice chocolate. Potentially a little bit dark for me. I'm not the biggest fan of dark chocolate, but let's have a go. The wafer's nice. I'm really not feeling the chocolate at all. No, it's not horrible. I'd probably give it like a 5.5. There's nothing special about the wafer and the chocolate. It's just there's nothing really to the chocolate, so I would say a 5. So I'm going to do the crunch and the texture. Crunch, 5 out of 5. It's a really good crunch. Texture kind of melts in your mouth very quickly. The wafer is nice. I do like a wafer. I'm a big fan of a wafer. Everything just goes too quickly. Other than the wafer there, there's really nothing to it. So I'll say texture is a 2 for this. Let's get a palate cleanser. Okay, Ritz. Now these from the packet actually looked slightly darker. I was worried these were going to be dark chocolate, but looking at them, they just look like milk chocolate. They smell nice. They have almost like a fudgy caramelly smell to them. Right, so a taste. These are rather delicious. The saltiness, perfect level of salt to bring out the. Oh my goodness, they're so good. Perfect level of salt to bring out the sweet. The chocolate is lovely. I wonder if they use like or maybe it's just their own chocolate or something, you know, when two companies collide or it's owned by somebody so you don't realise you're eating a certain brand of chocolate. Whatever this is, it's nice, very nice. I'm gonna struggle not to eat all of these. These taste so good. I'm gonna have last bit. The cracker is bland and salty enough to just blend in with everything. These are like a solid 7.5. The reason I wouldn't go higher is because all they're bringing to the table is salt and chocolate. You know, they haven't gone out there. I know you can keep it simple, but they're not bringing in apples or cinnamons or blending a lot of flavours together. They've kept it simple and it works. However, it is simple. They're just using sweet and salty chocolate and salt. That's all they're doing. They've not brought too much in, and I can respect the biscuit, but at the same time, you know, you're not creating something amazing. You're not creating a new like flavour combo. I'm getting too deep here. It's just a biscuit, but that's why I can't go with like a higher score, because it's nice, but it's just salt and chocolate. That's it. There's no little hints of a flavour later on. You know what? I'm gonna go with an 8. I think I'm gonna be generous with an. I'll decide in a second. Maybe a 7.5, maybe an 8. I'll let you know in a second. Crunch. It's a good crunch. Not outstanding. No snap to it. I think the crunch is just maybe a 3.5. 3.5 for crunch. Texture. I don't actually love the texture of the chocolate. So the chocolate on the outside of the biscuit has this almost like thick kind of waxy texture to it. Maybe you can see what I mean by looking at it. On the biscuit itself, this definitely has to be my last one. Because of the chocolate, you do lose the nice texture of the cracker, because this cracker has a nice texture, but the chocolate somewhat hinders that. Textures are 2. And after settling on the flavour, I think a 7.5 is appropriate. Okay, time to go for a swim. Okay, let's test this out. double dunker. Yep. Could go for a treble. So the Iceland one scores 3 points for a double dunk. See how the Ritz does. Surprisingly well, another double dunker. Yep, both huge dunking contenders here. They both score 3 points in the dunk. The scores are in. The scores are in. With 18 points, Prince Polo. I would pronounce it Polo. 18 points. Now, I don't think that's enough to get on the scoreboard. I think you maybe have to have at least 20 points to get on the scoreboard. I don't remember what the minimum requirement is now, because I've had so many, but yeah. I feel like I've almost cheated Iceland out of this because I chose them myself and stupidly chose a Scottish biscuit. So it wasn't like somebody from Iceland was like, Charlotte, these are Iceland's best biscuits, let's put forward our best options. I've just chosen something that was in the shop when I went. And I got these from Bonus. So when I went to Iceland to try and stay within my budget, I cooked whenever I went somewhere. So I went into a supermarket and just got these. So yeah, Prince Polo, 18 points. With not much more, with 19 points, we have the Ritz fudge covered. And these are nice. These, I think the very first taste is amazing. I think these are one of these biscuits where you might get a little bit tired after a while. But they have a nice taste. If you like chocolate and you like where you have salted, if you like salty covered chocolate covered pretzels, if you're a fan of chocolate covered pretzels, I would I can't talk. It's all this chocolate. I've not had chocolate since like September. I've not eaten chocolates in September. And having these biscuits is on a chocolate high now. But yeah, if you like chocolate covered pretzels, I would recommend trying these because they are nice. It's just, you know, to get up there, to get high score, you've got to bring more to the table. And these just didn't do that. So a huge thank you to Aaron for providing these. A thank you to my stupid brain for only managing to buy one set of biscuits from Iceland, even though I was there in the shop. I hope you enjoyed this. I do enjoy setting up the table and having the flag and everything, but when I did my ramble video a couple of weeks ago, everyone commented how much they love this mic. And it is a very nice mic. It has a really lovely close sound, and I can hear now. I'm not sure if it'll come through in the recording, but there's like a tiny bit of white noise underneath. And I am actually a fan of just a touch of white noise. Sometimes if a sound is too crisp and too clean, it takes away from it. So yeah, I hope the plain background didn't kind of detract from everything else. And I've got another 3 packets of biscuits sat over there looking at me, and I'm just wondering maybe I shouldn't push it and record a second one today. I might leave it till later in the week. Let my stomach adjust a little bit. I do have another biscuit over there actually. I've just noticed that I bought last year and forgot about, that I can do with the wafers. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Thank you all so much for being here and watching this video. Thank you to everyone who leaves lovely comments or a like on my video, and I will see you all in my next one.